Everybody, come on in. Come on in. All right, so we are here and we're talking about, well, you know what? We're waiting for the text to go out, but I have good news. Save the date. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So big things are happening 2024. I'm so excited. I'm just really excited. So I've rented out an entire theater for us in New York City. We're going to be on the upper east or west side, right? And wow, we're getting together. And I had this just idea in my mind. It is called the Renew. So it's REKN with U in parentheses and a W at the end. So it's like the Renew Challenge, the Renew Live, because we're just going to be coming into spring. Hey, listen, Faith, you didn't get back in touch with me on IG. I sent you a message and because I need some help with the link. The thing that you sent me that I invested in, I need the link. Not the link. I need assistance with making that happen. I don't want to mention that publicly just yet until we have those things secured. But like I said, 2023 is going to be a big day. Not a big day. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a big year. It's going to be a big year. So let me get these things set up on the thing while we are thinging. Tani Mamazi. Lord of mercy. All right, so I'm excited because I have a few announcements. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Thank you to the people behind the scenes that have been helping me just kind of figure things out, work things out. Thank you to the people who send me links, like Faith, who looked out because she knew that there was something that I wanted to do. And so she sent it to me. It was something she wants to participate in, I want to participate in. And so it's under works. There's a lot of big things coming for 2024. When I tell you big things, so just big things. I've been listening to what you all have been saying, and so I'm implementing some of the things that we've been talking about. So welcome in, welcome, welcome, welcome. So By Capricorn is going to be in the house. So listen, the theater is booked. I just got confirmation because I've been going back and forth with the people who are renting the theater about the lighting board, the sound board, microphones, all of that stuff, right? As well as the time, because they have. Oh, there goes the notification just went out. So save the date, you all. By Capricorn, put it on your calendar, get your plane ticket, because this is the thing. The date is set. I wonder if we should reserve like a backup just in case, because I nothing is going to stop me. And I have heard people talking about how sometimes some things happen, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let me think for a second. Let me think for a second. Cause I don't, cause it's, oh, 100 of us coming together. Let me get my apples connected to the screen. All right, there we go. So for those of you who know, I've been just really busy behind the scenes. Listen, I'm working on developing an app. I didn't want to mention anything just yet. Because, listen, me is an innovator. Me is innovative. I'm innovative. So let me get my vitamin E oil on my face because my face is looking a little. Oh, see, this is why we got the new pump coming, because this one, after about a year or so, it starts popping and crackling the oil out. So listen, okay, so Michelle is right in Connecticut, so it's not much of a commute for you. You know, most of my viewers are in New York and California. I think it's because I used to okay, By Capricorn says I missed the venue booking because I have been working. But no, the venue just got booked right before I did this video. You didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything. We are doing this live right now, and I'm telling you all to save the date. I'm going to be selling tickets, and so I'm going to be selling tickets to the event. Let me pull up the calculator. Oh, we ain't gone live on the other platforms yet. God have mercy. But let me pull up the calculator. So it's 100 of us times, okay, okay. Let's see. So I need to pay the lighting guy. I need to pay the sound guy. I need to pay myself, of course. By Capricorn, why are you panicking? We have until April. It's not even December yet. Okay, okay. So what I need us to do is I need us to talk about an agenda. So let's go ahead and get live on all of the platforms. Let's get live. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Twitter. We're live on Facebook. We're live on LinkedIn. And of course, we are live on YouTube. Let me get my lights up so I feel more vibrant. Let me get these things up. Hey, hey, hey. Let's get these lights up and on. Hey, come on. You bust a groove with me. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, my clapping went off. What happened, y'all? What happened? All right. So Wanda's using this as a birthday trip. I know that's right. Good, good, good. So this is what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about doing a regular event and then the VIP where a few select people get to come and like sit and kind of party in a lounge with me. Like after all is said and done that night, because I want people to be able to travel back to where they're going to be on that Sunday. So we're having the event on a Saturday so that for people who are flying in, they could spend Sunday in the city or however you all want to do it. So happy holidays, ladies, right? Happy holidays, happy holidays. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on having general admission. That way we can because if I so let me see, if we sell tickets for $59, right? If we sell tickets for $59 times 100, that's $5,900, right? But if I do like a VIP, because we have to pay for the theater, we have to pay for the workers and all that other stuff. But if we do like a VIP, right? Then, okay, so how much would you all be willing to pay for VIP access where we could sit down together? Should we do VIP the same day, like in the night? Because the event is going to be from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. because I want us to have a good 3 hours to just talk. I want to do this whole renew, but I want to know what should we do? What should we do, right? Crystal's birthday is on that day, so you come into New York, Crystal. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome. For those of you who are just getting here, because I was on YouTube for a little while before we went live on all platforms. So, you know what? I feel like my face is so bald. Let me put on, let me do something. Let me do something for my face. Let me do something for my face. All right. So of course, you know what? We need to raffle off the makeup packs that I made. Okay, let me put some skin color corrector, right? Under my eye. This is from the TKO palette. Let me just get some of this under my eye. Okay. Okay. So Joanna says after the event, yeah, Joanna, you say a lot of things, but then are you coming through? That's the question. Because you be coming through for moral support of others, but then you don't show up for the actual event. So are you coming to New York, Joanna? That is the question. Akima says no notification. How come you didn't get a notification? Are you on the text notification squad? If you're on the text notification squad, let me know the correct spelling of your first name, and I'm going to look you up and see what's going on. September says, just get to it, Tonya. Dame. Wow. That's how you're going to do me? Let me see if I can find my Kunta Kinte whip. So that I could just turn my back to you so you just give me some lashes. What in the world? Man, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. You see how these people is talking to me? You see how they's talking to me? And then when they get put in time out because the admins don't know they joking, then they start weeping and gnashing of the teeth, sending apples through, talking about I've been timed out. You see how they do that? You see how they do that? Oh, Joanna says, I said that, say that for that. I will check your spelling, girl, because I don't know what you try. It sounds like you stammering. That's what it sounds like. I said before that, say that for that. I will be there. You stammering, girl. What's the truth now? You stammering. Oh, they saying maybe you just excited. Maybe. Because, you know, people be, you see, I'm getting whipped in my back and all of this. I didn't know that this would happen to me. I thought that people would be like so happy. I didn't know I'd be getting whipped in my back. Or maybe, so Akima, tell me what your first name is so I could check on it. So, I got the lashes on my back. I need to be careful. My goodness. Let me see if I can put on a little liner. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what happened. We were having a happy moment and then the whip came out and started cracking me on my back. Oh my gosh. So what we're saying is Saturday, April 20th, we are meeting up in New York. We're going to have VIP access to me. And I'm trying to figure out, should we do the VIP on the same night or the next day? We'll probably be tired because, you know, some folks is old and stuff. You know, when we were young, we used to, staying in the house was punishment. Now it's our reward. So these are the things. Oh, you see that? You ain't gonna be able to touch me now with your whip because you see this sharp angle right there. Whoosh! It'll cut ya. You see this? You see this? That'll cut ya. Let me get the other one on there so I could go from both sides. Is she trying to whip me on the back? I say, no, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, this one is not on yet. I got to get it on. I got to get that slice. I got to get that sharp slice on. I can't believe how I was whipped across my back today. Talking about just get to it. Damn, Tonya. Oh my goodness. I can't believe this. I know maybe some of you was on lunch break. Remember that time we had that live show? And the girl said she was in the bathroom at work. And she was fighting people. Remember that girl? And she wanted to know if the Bachelor would wrestle with her or some craziness. I need to turn that into a short because that right there. Okay, so listen, I need volunteers to help me with the planning of the event because there's a lot that we need to get done for the event. So I need 2 volunteers to help me. And I will pay you in a pack of vitamin E oil. I'll pay you in a pack. When no one else can get it, you can get it. Oh, that sounds like a threat. You could get it. Oh my gracious. Okay. Somebody's saying my skin is beautiful. Yes, that's that vitamin E, girls and boys. That's that vitamin E. Oh my goodness. So I need help. So I need whoever's going to help me to write to me after this broadcast, right? Because I need help because listen, we're gonna have boondoggle t-shirts there. We all gonna put our you know what we should have? We should have the renewed t-shirts so we can all be wearing them. So when we take our picture, no, the VIP should get the t-shirt. It'll be built into the cost of the VIP. It'll also be a nice perk. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Izzy, hey girl. What you doing coming in late, girl? So listen, we're having an event in New York City, April 20th, 2024. Let me see if I could put a little bit of down on the bottom since I still got some eyeliner on my brush. Okay, all right, okay. So that's what the thing. Save the date, April 20th. I've booked the venue. Everything is smooth sailing. And I don't care, hell or high water, no matter what, we're meeting April 20th. That's how it is. I'm already putting it out into the universe. We are meeting. That is my promise right there. So you can go ahead and book your plane tickets for that weekend. You have an excuse to come up to New York or come down to New York, depending on where you're coming from, or come over. If you in England, if you in Canada, if you wherever, you can come through New York City. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nowhere to come to in New York. All right, I don't know the words. But yes, New York, we're not playing. April 20th. And I am in the season of manifesting. So let me tell you, one of the things in the coaching that I do on the weekends, right? Behind the scenes. So we be doing a lot of visualization, a lot of hypnotherapy. And while I be guiding the journey, my inner being also be on a journey. And I be coming out of these meditations with just new vigor. And so I have been manifesting as well. So there's some big things coming in 2024. I'm telling you all that much right now. Big things are coming because I have decided, listen, there have been a lot of things that have happened lately, which has let me know that there's a lot of things that I need to do to be helping people, because I'm so glad that I did the coaching when I did. Because, I've been wanting to coach for a minute. And so I'm glad that I carved out the time and made the commitment to do it, because it has really helped me. Somebody said, I don't think that's how the song goes. Whatever. Well, listen, I can't think after I've been whipped in my back by these people over here today. Well, I don't know if you saw that girl. She said, get to it, Tonya, damn. And I'm like, oh, whoosh, oh, my back. Okay. So what else? What else should we do? Okay. So, all right. So we're meeting in New York. I'm going to have a VIP because I want to give you all extra access. I want to make this a day to remember. And I want us to be able to get our change and healing in the event and after. So let me see what's going on with me and my face right now. Okay. So yes. So we got New York in the house. Perfect. So if there's anybody who has any questions, you can ask your questions now. I don't know what the itinerary for the talk is going to be just yet. I don't know what it's going to be. So you will have to tell me. I'm going to open up the phone lines because why not? There we go. Phone lines are open. I feel like something is missing from my face. What? I don't know. Let me dry up what's going on under my eyes. Even though, that dewy look be the move, but I just want to dry it up just a little. Oh, see now? See now? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at me. Oh, my goodness. Look at me. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Oh, my. You can't touch this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yes, y'all. Yes, y'all. This is also in the TKO skin pack. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, yes. I look like Rasta Galleon. Go, go, me say, go on to the show. You better know this is some so. Hey, go. You better go on to the. No one's calling me. Oh, no one has called me yet. Go. You better go on to the show. Oh, go. Better go on to the show. Oh, go. If somebody walked in here right now, they would be like, "What's happening?" They would be like, "What's happening on this channel?" They would not. They wouldn't understand. 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 All right. So Michelle says she's taking her nephew to Disneyland. Well, that's you gotta take care of the babies. I understand. You will be missed. However, there's going to be another opportunity in 2024 for us to meet up. I'm not giving any date or anything just yet until we book the venue, right? But I am looking at us getting together for New Year's of next year. You know, I like to do my whole New Year, new me. I like to go on a retreat. And so I'm like, okay, well, let's go on a retreat together. So, hey, Perkins is back. Hey, Perky. Remember, that's our Finnish friend, the one who came in from Twitch. So, okay. So, let's be on our best behavior now. You know, the folk is in here. The folk. All right, but nonetheless, the lines are open. So I'm thinking that we're going to talk about. I'm thinking while we're all together, we can do some. What can we do while we're all together? Of course, you know we're going to do hypnotherapy. Of course, you know I'm going to bring my bell and I'm going to use the vibration of the bell and the sound to just put us in a complete sound bath. Ooh, you know what? That would be nice. That would be nice to have a complete sound bath and just recalibrate us from the inside. So any plans on recording the meetup and posting to YouTube? You know, that's actually a really good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. However, the hypnotherapeutic parts won't be posted, the intimate parts, but like the talk that we have. So what is it that we can do together? Do a pop-up in New York with my line of makeup. You know, I'm working on final approval on the SKUs. Once I get the SKUs approved for the lipsticks, because the lipsticks themselves have been produced. Now it's the packaging that needs to be produced. So I'm just waiting on final confirmation on. Let me write a letter to the woman now, actually. Let me send another message because I sent it to her last night. Hold on. Let me hold on 1 second. Just making sure my email isn't getting lost in your inbox. I'm replying to get it to the top of your inbox. Please see attached in the previous email. All right, perfect. There we go. Oh, it's okay. So I just sent that. Okay. So September wants me to do a pop-up in New York with the makeup line. You know what? In April, I'll probably have them on deck. In April, I'll probably have them on deck. And ooh, you know what? Yeah, yeah. So we'll probably have like vendor tables and stuff like that so that we can so that I can so that we can cuz so what I need help with, so I need some assistance to help me because I need to get these t-shirts made and printed. I need to figure out the sizing that I need to get for everybody. So I'll probably have to do pre-sale on the t-shirts. I also yeah, I'm in the process of oh, snap. It is 420, isn't it? But no, there's no smoking in the venue. This is in New York, there's not many places that we can smoke indoors anyway. But being high is not the focus of my event. As a matter of fact, if we're going to be doing hypnotherapy, you cannot be high. You have to be off of substances. So if you want to smoke after, by all means, do what you need to do after. However, it's you cannot be on substances before you go into hypnosis. So I yeah. No one's gonna call, or let me check the list because sometimes there'll be problems with the phone. No one has called. Let me refresh. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So here's the number on the screen: 323-488-3149. Um, when you so that dope black lady says, "I'm gonna be stoned, Tonya." You think this is a joke? I'm not. I don't joke when it comes to hypnosis and hypnotherapy. If you are high, please don't come if you're going to be intoxicated and under the influence. And if you cannot stand to not be intoxicated for 3 hours, then there's another conversation that we need to have. I don't play when it comes to really, I don't play when it comes to creating change in our lives. And I don't think it's funny to joke about not being in your, I don't want to say your right mind, but not being in your sober mind. I don't think that's funny. All right. So we have somebody that is on the line. You're on the line now with Tanya TKO. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, Tonya, this is Lisa. I'm calling from Louisville,
Hold
Kentucky.
on. I
How are
have to
you?
put you in the right ear and I have to turn up your volume. Okay. So what were you saying? Your
Okay,
name is what and where you calling from?
Lisa, and I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, hey.
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Oh,
you. Lisa from Kentucky. Welcome. Welcome, Lisa.
thank you. Um, I have a question about the hypnotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I've tried it, not with you. Well, I do have one of your meditations,
Okay.
and I really like it actually. But like hypnotherapy, every time I've done it, I fall asleep. Um, and well, I guess maybe I'm in the hypnosis, but it just feels like I fell asleep. Is that does that sound right? Is that what should happen? Is what I'm
Well,
asking.
so there's different levels. There's different levels of consciousness, right? And there's different brain
Mhm.
states. So we have delta, alpha, theta brain state, right? And so there's certain brain
Mhm.
states where you're wide awake. There's other brain states where you're deep asleep. And then there's the brain states where you're relaxed and you are susceptible to suggestion, right? And
Mhm.
so if you fall deeply asleep and you're unaware, then you're unfortunately not getting the full benefit of the hypnotherapy. In order for you to get the full benefit, there needs to be a certain level of awareness. So, as a certified
Mhm.
clinical hypnotherapist myself, and part of the reason that I'm talking to people about not being under the influence is because under the influence, you can go to sleep. Under the influence, you are in a state where you are already like people who smoke marijuana. you're already in a highly
Mhm.
suggestible state because your defenses are down. You're already suggestible. This is, listen, I'm not going to say anything. I'll say it. I'll say it. I dated a person who was a pothead,
Mhm.
and he would constantly just change his whole motif of being because he was always so highly suggestible. And so
Mhm.
this is part of the reason that I'm
Mhm.
very serious about not being high before we go into hypnotherapy, into hypnosis. If you fall asleep, you're not going to get the full benefits of the journey. It depends on where you are. So me and the people that I do put into hypnosis, I'll be talking to you. I'll tell you to nod when you're ready to do something, because all you have to do is be relaxed to the point that the critical filter is relaxed, right?
Mhm.
And so, like, even in my coaching groups behind the scenes, when we would first, do our going into trance, they call it at school. I would do the whole countdown, the progressive relaxation, and all of that. However, there are things that I say that can get us back into that state quickly, you know. And
Mhm.
so we don't have to go through the whole countdown. You are completely cognizant and aware. Like when you are driving and you're just in that state of deep thought. I mean, your eyes are
Yeah.
open, you're driving, and sometimes you will drive past your exit or you'll be on the train, miss your stop or almost miss your stop as you hear the bells from the door ringing, and you snap back into reality and you jump and run off the train. This is all hypnosis. This is being in a state of hypnosis. My camera is not
Mhm.
focused for some reason. There we go. And so And so, yeah, so what I would suggest for you is to sit up when you're doing
Mhm.
and if you're doing hypnosis with a trained professional, this person is going to be conversing with you. But everybody got their training someplace different. There's some places that you go into the mall and they're getting certified in hypnotherapy. That's not how I did it. I was in school for almost two
Mhm.
years. And so I know, and then not only that, I'm also versed in neurolinguistic programming. And so, in neurolinguistic programming, imagery, inner child work, as well as past life regressions. So I'm thinking that we can even do a past life regression when we come together. I'm thinking that we can do like sound bath, past life regression, and just really dive into creating some deep change. So,
Mhm.
so Rita wants to know if this is an event she can bring her teenage daughter to. Of course. However, my caveat for people who are bringing people is to make sure that whoever it is that you're bringing is somebody that you feel comfortable opening up in front of, engaging in transformation in front of. I know that when I'm with, the young people around me of whom I'm guardian, um, I'm in I'm in mama bear mode. I gotta protect them. I gotta look out for them.
Yeah.
So I just want you to just know whoever it is that you're bringing, just be there to know that you have to be there for yourself first. So what other questions do you have about the hypnotherapy?
Um. Yeah. No, that makes sense because um the I've had it twice, and they were both males. But yeah, I it felt like it didn't work, and then they woke me up. It was like I had fallen asleep, but um, yeah, I was gonna ask you something else. Oh, no, I won't. I won't. That's irrelevant.
No, go
I need
ahead.
to
Go
probably just
ahead,
book a
because no one
session.
else is calling.
Um,
I don't hear no caller ID. Not caller ID. What do you call that? The call waiting. I
Call
don't
it
hear it.
the
So yeah.
ringtone or
Mm-hmm.
the two-way or whatever. No, I was gonna mention something to you and see what you thought about as far as um mental health like therapists using a therapist. So I've been seeing a therapist for a while, um, and I noticed that when we have our sessions, she she brings up some of her opinions about things that I say, and even I was I was sharing with her some of my spiritual views, and she said I should be careful mentioning that to people who are believers. So I guess she was saying she's a Christian, um, and I was just thinking about it, like, why shouldn't I be able to just say what I want to say in my therapy? Don't you? Don't what do you think?
What was it that you said to her that made her say that?
I said, well, we we were talking about the thing with Cassie and Diddy,
Mm-hmm.
and like, like how men are and things, and then we got into religion, and I told her, like, I don't take the Bible literally. Like, I really don't believe that
Mm-hmm.
whoever King James was, I'm still researching who he was. I don't think he even liked women. And if God has a gender, I believe God is a woman. If God
Mm-hmm.
has a gender, and yeah, and then she was like, well, you should be careful, because everybody doesn't have the same level of intelligence or whatever, and especially when you're talking to believers, when you say something like that. Um, so
Okay.
I kind of felt like she was saying I should have kept that to myself,
Well, she may
but
not have been saying that. However, I'm gathering that you don't feel safe with your therapist and you don't feel that you all are a good match anyway. So I remember I was at my boot camp doing exercise on Tuesday,
hmm
and this woman brought her baby, and her baby's cheeks are so fat. I just wanted to just bite her baby's face. They were so cute, and I asked her if I could hold her baby, and she said
yeah,
no. And then she started saying, well, because COVID-19 and we just finished and I have to be really careful with who. And I said, listen, you don't have to explain why you said no. You said no. This is,
yeah,
it is you, as a mother, like it is your job you have information I don't have. You have to take care. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
the reason why I bring that up is because you don't have to have a reason for why you want to change a therapist, for why you want to change a friend. You don't have to have a reason for
hmm
that. If you are
yeah,
uncomfortable for any reason, if you don't feel safe in your therapy, if you don't feel understood, if you're not feeling a connection, if you don't like her face when you talk to her. I had a therapist
yeah,
that I was doing online therapy with, and she was staring
hmm
at someplace on the screen. I don't know, she was staring down like down here. I didn't like it. There
yeah,
were other issues that just compounded. So the fact that you're bringing this up to me lets me know that that's not the only thing. You're looking for somebody to give you
yeah,
permission to change your therapist. And this
mm
is one of the facets of self love. And I'm actually writing these things down. Let me get my microphone is pulling out my ear. Hold on for 1 second, my dear. Hold on. Hold on. I need to write these down when they come to me because I. Let me make sure I'm not messed up on my thing. Um, Here. This is not the right book. This is the right book. So what you're doing right now is you're presenting information to others looking for permission. That's what you're doing.
mhm,
And
mhm,
what you're doing is you're looking for somebody to talk you out of it. Because when we're going to do
yeah,
what it is that we're going to do, we're going to do what we're going to do. When we start announcing
mhm,
our ideas to others, we're looking for somebody to discourage us. That's what we're looking for.
mhm, mhm.
Things
Yeah,
for others.
that's a good point. I need to really, like, journal about this or something, because I noticed this is kind of a theme in friendships too. Like, I I'm not gonna say I have a hard time walking away, because when I decide to walk away, I just go. I don't have a problem with it, but I try to be considerate of the fact that nobody's perfect, and maybe I need to explore it more, or have a conversation, or get input, just to have more of a well-rounded. Um, okay, is that the time? Is that me to go?
No, someone's
Um,
calling me. Someone's
Okay.
calling me, and I'm not really sure um, how. I don't know what they're. I'm trying to. I should have put my phone in do not disturb a long time ago, but there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I will definitely consider that. Thank you so much, Tonya. You're
Hold on.
awesome. I
Hold on.
love your
Hold on. Hold
videos.
on. Hold on. Hold on. All
Okay.
right. I just needed because I wasn't concentrating on what you were saying while I was trying to put this phone in the right mode. Okay. I'm
Okay.
done now. It's just I don't want the person's number coming up on the broadcast. So my apologies. What I was saying is that when we do stuff like that, we're looking for permission from other people. We're looking for people to talk us
Mhm.
out of things. If you're in friendships and you are having concerns about the friendship, you need to bring it
Mhm.
up. So there's another thing right there. Feeling something and not bringing it up.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Feeling something
Hmm.
about the relationship and not bringing it up. These are things that when they're combined, it deteriorates your self-love because you're not taking care of yourself. You're not honoring yourself. You're not you're not
Mhm.
you're not respecting your own individual journey.
Mhm.
And so how can you feel
Yeah,
safe
I
with
guess
other
I'm worried
people
like
when
that people can
mhm,
take things personally because I
and
know that happens a lot, you know.
and if they take things personally, then what?
Yeah, you're right.
If they take it personally, then what? The only thing you can do is
Mhm.
express how it is that you feel. Be truthful. Be honest. Let them know that
Mhm.
there's something that there's a feeling that you're having. So let's act it out. So give.
Mhm.
So I'm your friend. There's some things going on,
Mhm.
obviously, that you don't agree with. And
Mhm.
8359. I see you calling. I'll call you back. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's act it out. So I'm your friend. Bring it up to me. Okay. Hey
Okay.
Lisa, what's going on?
Hey girl. I haven't heard from you in forever, and it seems like you just kind of called me out the blue, asking me about what I'm doing, and it just feels really off. I don't
What do you
understand.
mean off?
Well, it just seems like when I do hear from you, you're just kind of in my business, trying to figure out who I'm dating and where I'm
In
been,
your
and
business
then
because I'm calling to check up on you. Now I'm in your business.
yeah,
So what you want me to
yeah.
not be concerned about you? Girl. So that this is the type of friend you want? You want a friend that don't check up on you?
Well, you're not really checking up on me. You're not supporting me in the things that I care about and that I'm doing. You're just trying to find out who I'm dating so that you can compare what I'm doing to what you're doing. And I don't like that.
What you mean compare? When did I ever tell you I was trying to compare myself to you? Don't nobody want to be like you and what you doing over there. That's probably why I'm
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that makes sense.
So listen, I'll tell you
Girl.
one of my techniques, right? One of my
Okay.
techniques is because we've all had hard conversations. So one of my techniques is to start the conversation. Hold on. My earpiece is
Hmm.
falling out my ear. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
One of my techniques people are laughing at me. One of my techniques is to start the conversation by saying, "Have you ever had a difficult conversation to bring up to a person you really didn't know how to bring it up?" Well, I'm in one of
Mm.
those situations right now with you, and I may not have the perfect words. However, I wanted to bring
Hmm.
something up with you, and I wanted you to hear me out, and just give me your ear. I care about you, and I need to bring this up so that I can be in alignment with myself internally, because this is causing me
Hmm.
some discord. So, and then once I preface it that way, people put themselves in my shoes of having to do a difficult thing because we've all had to have
Hmm.
difficult conversations, right? And so
Hmm.
once you set
Yeah.
it up that way, remember to talk about how it is that you feel. Don't accuse
Mm-hmm.
other people of things. Say how you feel. I feel, or it makes me feel, when you do this, I feel XYZ. When I don't
Mm-hmm.
hear from you for a long time and then you call me out of the blue only asking questions about my relationship, I feel that you don't really care about me, that you're just looking for tea and information.
Right. Yeah.
So just speak from your heart. And if the person is not willing to hear you out, then you have to question the friendship anyway. You know what I mean? If the person is not,
Right.
because you're an important part of the friendship. And if they're not willing to hear you
Mm-hmm.
out, then are they really your friend?
Right. Right. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. So I love that. Thank you. That's
All
so helpful,
right.
Tanya.
Thank you. Well, you have a good day. Are we going to see you in April?
I put it on my calendar. It's my plan. I'm planning to go to a Sabata class in Mexico on April 23rd. But I would
Oh,
love to. I put it in
what
my
is a
calendar
Sabata
because
class?
I'm planning to come see you on the 20th. So that would be really fun to do that and then go.
Where are you at?
Yeah, in Louisville.
Oh, you're in Louisville right now. Okay, so you would have to
Mhm.
fly from Louisville to New York and then go back
Yeah.
to on the 21st and then fly out 2 days later. How old are you?
No, I would just go. I would just go straight from there to Mexico.
Oh, okay, okay. How
Yeah.
old are you though?
Yeah. I'm in my 40s.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. All right, cool, cool, cool. Because
Yeah.
if you were in your 20s, I'd be like, okay, yeah, for sure, you got the energy for that. But to be flying back and forth
Oh
between Louisville and New York and
no,
all
I
this other
wouldn't go
stuff.
back and forth. No, 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 no.
Okay,
No, 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 no.
okay. All
That's too
right. Well,
much.
thank you so much for calling in. I'm going to
Mhm.
call the person from call waiting back. Have a great day.
You too. Bye bye.
All right. And Sarita wants to know, how do we have those conversations within ourselves when we know things are a bit off? You can write yourself a letter. You can go into meditation. You can talk to yourself and be really honest with yourself. Forgive yourself, you know? Sounds like she said a Sabata class in Mexico.
Hello.
Hi, you're in the ear with Tonya TKO. What's your name and where you calling
Hi,
from?
Tonya. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine,
My
thank
name is
you.
Sarita,
Hi, Tarita.
and I am from Phoenix, Arizona.
Oh, Tarita from Arizona. Welcome, welcome,
Yes,
welcome.
ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. So let's talk. So you're calling in. What's on your mind?
Well, I don't know if you saw my comment, but my best friend was murdered 3 months ago, and I'm a wife and a mom and a manager, but I've just put myself like on autopilot when it comes
Oh
to everything
wow.
because
Yeah.
I can't handle what happened to her and
Yeah.
still managing our life. So I put myself on autopilot when it comes to everything, but I'm trying really hard not to be.
Okay. Well, the autopilot is a defense mechanism. You have people that are depending on you, and so I can definitely understand why you put yourself on autopilot. We probably need
Yes.
to also have a Q&A when we meet up in person so that people can ask me questions live and we could talk about them in person. And then at the end of all of the questions, we do like an imagery to kind of assist with those things, right?
That
So,
would be awesome.
yeah, so the thing is, there's no car that can run forever on one oil change. Sooner or later, the,
Okay.
the gears are going to grind and things are going to break down. While you're on autopilot, take advantage of that and start
Okay.
getting yourself geared up to get into therapy right now, because by the time all of this catches up to you and you start breaking down, you won't have it in you to be able to find the therapist then. Remember, they say if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So while you're on
You're right.
autopilot, just move your fingers to call your insurance company. Do you need an
Okay.
accountability partner for that?
I think I do. My husband has been trying really hard, but it's just easier for me to tell him I'm okay and dig into a task versus actually talk about it.
Right. So do you need an accountability partner for you to call your insurance company to get therapist
I
recommendations?
think that I do. I really do
Okay.
because like I even have a couple of teenagers and they're like, "Mom, are you okay?" Like my family, I've poured so much into my family
Right.
that I
Right.
can't hide this from them. They know that I'm not okay. I planned her
Okay, so
funeral.
listen.
I
So
was the one
listen.
who did all of the arrangements.
Listen, listen,
So
listen,
they
listen.
know I'm not okay.
Listen,
Hmm.
let's do this right now because we're going to be on here for
Okay.
another 20 minutes or so. So call your
Okay.
insurance company right now and I'll call you back in 20 minutes. So it's 12:45 right now. So
Okay.
1:05, I'm going to call you back. So call your insurance
Okay.
company and you need to just find out who's in network for you to see a therapist. Let them know that you are
Okay.
willing to do telehealth. You're willing to do over the computer too, right?
Yes, I actually am a manager at the hospital, so we can.
Okay.
It should be fairly simple for me to find someone.
Okay, so listen, so I'm gonna call you back at 1:05, okay? Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. Okay. Oh, we should have told her about that smoke detector. What's that? She said she married? Girl, that we'll do that after. We'll do that after, but somebody need to change that battery. All right. So phone lines are open. The tickets are I just so this is what happened. You see this person named TB up here? TB was haranguing me on Instagram. TB said, listen, I'm at work. I'm bored. You need to do a live. I thought this person was just trolling because I was commenting on somebody else's page. So the person saw me on somebody else's page. It was like, Tonya, you need to do a live. I'm bored at work. I said, well, make sure you drop something in the apples, right? And I was joking. I didn't even say Cash App. I didn't say nothing. All I did was put up an apple, right? And so apparently they really are a knockout because they know what the apples are. And then so she came over to Cash App. She sent me a little something in there, a little tip. And when I saw it, I said, oh, let me go ahead and go live. I just finished confirming the theater. And so I don't have the tickets for sale yet. I don't even know the itinerary, but we'll probably do like a talk on, you know what we'll probably do? What should we do? Should we just do like a live Q&A and then hypnotherapy based on that? And then just kind of like camaraderie and just maybe like a little talk about staying grounded and centered, do a sound bath. I really don't know because 3 hours is really not that long to do an event. So, yeah. So I don't know. What should we do? What should we do? The phone lines are open. Uh 323-488-3149. And so no, that's deep. One of my friends died last October, and that was hard on me. And she died unexpected, but she wasn't murdered. Now to have somebody, because a murder is a robbery. When a loved one of yours is murdered, you are robbed. The family is robbed, the friends are robbed, the earth is robbed by somebody else's doing. Somebody took it upon themselves and their free will to rob you of your loved one. And so murder is a different type of death and grieving to deal with that death. So my heart definitely goes out to her. Um, Thank you, amazing. I am taking suggestions for the live event because I need to create the sales page. I need to create the sales page and a way for you all to buy tickets. So that's what we're doing right now. Phone lines are open 323-488-3149. Other than that, there's no topic. I just wanted you all to save the date because what I was going to do is I was going to send out a message to the text notification squad and be like, save the date. And I was like, well, you know what? If I go live, you all will also get a text. And then I can also just go live and just do a video and talk to other people as well. So since we're here, we're taking advantage of the fact that we are live. So talk to me. Talk to me. Mm-mm-mm. Phone lines are open 323-488-3149. I know somebody wants to call in, so we do have the availability for you to call in. Mm, mm, mm. I need a humidifier because this winter has been brutal on my skin. I don't know what's going on, but my whole foot is like sandpaper and my skin is peeling. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. My foot shouldn't look like this. Maybe it's because I went to the Caribbean and I got all moistened up in the Caribbean, and then I came back and New York was extra dry because my foot. I feel like I had to take a pumice stone and shave down my foot because the skin was like you know like a grater, like where you use the grater and it has like those things that stick up that you rub your thing. That's how the skin was peeling up on my foot, and like I could feel it. It was like crackling on the floor, and I was like, no, I can't. Oh goodness, Amazing says she's gonna call it. I guess you all didn't want to hear about my crackling foot on the floor, but that's what was happening. And I said, no, I need a humidifier or something because I'm drying out. Let me drink some water because my skin shouldn't have to be like this. It shouldn't have to be like this. Amazing is talking about giveaways. Yeah, we could do some giveaways. I just need to charge more. just we could do some giveaways. People talk about people like free stuff. Well, you know what? Listen, let's. You're on the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where you calling from?
Amazing Asia. I'm calling from New York.
Hey, Amazing Asia. So, you coming to you in New York, coming from New York, coming to the event, and you want free stuff. What you want for free?
Some of that makeup, that vegan makeup you got.
You want vegan makeup for free? Why don't you just buy the vegan makeup, girl? I'm actually doing a raffle, so you could do $20 and win $2,000 worth of makeup.
All right, that's good. I had a question about the hypnotherapy because I've heard of it before, but I've never
Mm-hmm.
like delved into it. Like, is it different? Is hypnosis and hypnotherapy the same thing?
Well, they're different. When you do, so they're both, when you go into hypnosis for both of them. However, hypnosis is merely the state of being relaxed and open to suggestion. Hypnotherapy is when that suggestion is for therapeutic reasons. So like there are people you've seen the exposés, or not exposés, but you've seen the showcases where people are like, every time you hear this word, you bark like a dog. People can
Yes.
do that with hypnosis and planting the suggestion. However, hypnotherapy is not used for showmanship and stuff like that. It's used for therapy to help you create change in your life.
Can you give me an example? Like, every time I hear the word love or something like that, am I gonna what's gonna happen? Like, I'm confused a little bit.
So it depends. Tell me an issue that you're dealing with right now.
An issue I'm dealing with right now. I'm not
I can give
only
you
problems
one.
I got is money
Okay.
problems, so
Okay,
I don't know.
so then you can use hypno. Would you use hypnotherapy? It depends on whether or not you need something therapeutic. So with hypnosis,
Um.
right? With hypnosis and money issues, right? I could I
Mhm.
could I could make it so that every time that you hear a certain sound, you feel abundant. You're like, oh, every time I hear the dollar sign, a
Mm.
cha-ching sound, I feel abundant. I feel unstoppable. I feel, However, if you have trauma around money, if you have limiting beliefs and you need to shift those beliefs for the betterment of yourself. So hypnotherapy will make you better. It'll help you heal your trauma. It'll help you shift ideas. It'll help you change habits and patterns. That's the therapeutic aspect. It's like the difference
Okay. Okay.
between,
Cool.
yeah, it's the difference between using water to get wet or using water for therapy. Like they have
So like
hydrofacials.
at the event, like to get the hypnotherapy, like how would it be? Like I'll have to tell you like a problem I'm going through, and then like you're gonna like it's gonna be like in front of an audience that you're gonna do something to me. Like
We'll
I'm
probably
still
just
kind
do
of
an
confused about
entire
it.
group hypnosis, probably because there's only going to be 100 of us. So if you think about 100 people, that's 10 rows of 10. So that's a very easy, manageable way to see. I can see everybody. 10 rows of 10. I can see each person. And
Mhm.
so just do the progressive relaxation, count us down into hypnosis, and then implant some suggestions so we all can use more self-love, more confidence. We can all
I was about to
use,
say the confidence because I need to get my sexy back too.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I feel like I done lost it.
yeah. So self-worth, self-confidence. There are a lot of different things we can do, some inner child work. It really depends. What I'll do is I will have it geared up to what it is that the people who come. So once you buy your ticket, right?
Mhm.
I'll probably send out some surveys so that you can tell me what you're dealing with so that I can make sure that I have, a hypnotherapeutic journey created just for that, for that event, for us to be able to come together and do this in person.
Okay, that sounds cool. So do you know like the pricing of the tickets and stuff like that yet or no?
Well, I'm thinking that the ticket price is going to be between $59 and $99. Do you have that?
Right now I don't, but I'll have it by April.
No, you need to have it before April because you need to get your ticket now.
Oh, the tickets are going on sale now?
Yes, of course, because we only have 4 or 5 months. We have December,
Oh.
January, February. That's 3 months. So we have
All right,
all of December.
so you take Afterpay? You take Afterpay?
I don't think Afterpay I don't think you can do Afterpay for services because Afterpay I believe is only for physical products that are going to be shipped, and Afterpay only you have to it has to be shipped. They don't take pre-orders on Afterpay. So you need
Mm.
Afterpay for oh, you know what? I was about to be very insensitive and I apologize. I apologize
No, it's
because
okay. If you wanna crack a little joke in there and say
no,
like
no,
I
no,
can't
no, no,
afford
no, no,
it,
no,
it's
no,
fine.
no, 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 because I'm half in hypnosis myself and I have $10 in my mind for some reason. I'm like, you need Afterpay for $10, but it's not $10. We're talking about perhaps $100. I want to make it affordable for people, but I also want it to be
I
an
mean, that sounds
investment.
affordable. It's just my situation right now. I'm really tight budgeted. Like it's very expensive out here, and I'm just going through it right now. But I'll try to get up the money and get out there. Do
Get
you know
out
what
there.
borough it's gonna be in yet?
It's gonna be in Manhattan. I'm renting a theater in Manhattan. That's why we coming together, girl. We doing it big. We doing it
All
big.
right, really. All right, I'll try to be there.
No, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. No,
Because it's like
listen.
everything is budgeted, so like
I
every
understand
dollar is
everything is
accounted for, and
I
like
under
this is something that's not in my budget. So it's like, all right, do I
it's
have it? I
four
mean,
it's
I don't have
four
it
months
today.
away. You can do 20. You can put aside if you put aside $2 a week. Why is it that you're saying you don't have $2 a week? What is it that you do for a living?
I'm a cashier
So you're a cashier. Okay, so I can see how being cashier
at a
money
grocery store,
can be strapped in New York because New York is expensive. Which borough do you live in? Queens?
Brooklyn.
You live in Brooklyn?
Hmm.
Oh gosh. You know, I understand what it's like to not have money because in 2016 I lived in my car, right?
Hmm.
And I remember somebody was like, it's only like 500 or something, and I was like, it might as well be 5000 because I didn't have it, you know,
Yeah,
because if
it
you
really
don't
it gets
have it, you
hot.
just don't have it. However, we have got to change your money mindset because you were brought here.
Yeah.
You were brought here to be abundant. You weren't brought here to just scrape by. We've got to change your mindset.
Yeah. I need to definitely make it to the hypnotherapy.
Yeah. Hold on. So Veronica is saying, so $100 for tickets, then flight, hotel, or rental, food, and etc. Almost $1,200. You know what we can do? What we can do is we can connect behind the scenes. Like once you get your ticket, we can set up,
Hmm.
we can have people share Airbnbs. So you can share Airbnbs with people so that way you're splitting the cost. A friend of mine came to New York and the Airbnb in the Bronx was $40 a night. So we're talking about
Mm.
$40 for you. $40. It was a room and it had one bed in there. Two people can split a bed, right? So each person paid
Mm.
$20. You don't need a car rental in New York at all. So take car rental off of your budget. And the plane ticket, no matter where you're coming from in the United States, is not going to be $1,200 to New York. Veronica, where are you? Call me in. Call me. Amazing. Thank you so much for calling in.
Yes,
Did you have
thank
any other
you. No
questions?
problem. Thank you for answering all my questions.
But
And I
let's
already live in New
change.
York, so
Yeah, let's
I
change
just
your
got to pay for the
mindset
ticket.
about money. Let's change your mindset about money. And then not only that, if you're willing to help out, see the thing is you have to change your mindset. If you're willing, I already said I
Hmm.
need people to help. So if you're willing to help, that's a
Hmm.
way that you can get in and you just exchange your labor. You know what I mean?
That's an idea.
So, but the thing is, you have to have the mindset to even think of something like that. Like, it's not about the money. It's about the intention. It's about the energy of it. So, and then there's
Yeah.
also there will be knockouts who will sponsor. You know what I mean? There'll be
Right.
knockouts who will sponsor. So you don't have to. So if you truly want to do something, you have to ask, how can I get it done? Not if you just say I can't get it done, you block off your mind. But when you say, how can I get it done? What are some ways that amazing? What are some ways that you can get $100 in 4 months? What are some ways?
Saving, um, picking up extra shifts, um, um, I don't know, ask someone, borrow it.
This this
I don't
this
know.
there's many ways. Even if you went to the store and bought some bottles of water and sold them on the side of the road in traffic, you can make your money. It's like you have to think, how can I afford it? Not just say I can't afford it, but say, how can I afford it?
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
That's probably why I'm always broke now because I have a messed up mindset about
Yeah,
money.
you got to change your money mindset. We should probably do some money magnetizing at the event as well. Let me write that down on the list because apparently people need to magnetize money.
Yes. But I'm gonna let you
Money.
go. I don't want to take up all your
Okay.
time. Hopefully Veronica calls in.
Okay. All
And
right.
thank you so much. Bye bye.
All right. All right. Bye bye. Okay. So, see, the simple life says, I can't make it, but willing to help her. Sarita's saying you could also do a GoFundMe. Sarita, are you making the phone calls you need to make? Because we almost at 105 right now. Girl. All right. So, oh, I hear an Apple coming in. So, Ultimate Enigma says money is 80% mindset and behavior. That is true. That is true. That is true. Um, so yes, language, I'm always broke. I have money, but I don't even like saying that with my own words. Cancel, cancel, delete, delete. I am abundant. Money flows to me with ease. Each and every day, more and more abundance flows my way. I am surprised by the new places in which abundance shows up for me. I'm constantly surprised. So let me get that on me because when you start, because I am is the most powerful phrase in the human language. So Um, let's see. Veronica says she is in Chicago. Let me see. Flights. Let me just check out the cost from Chicago, Illinois, all airports, to NYC, all airports. And we're going to change this date to April. Let's get April. I got to get April on the calendar. All right, March, April. We got April 20th. So let's say we come in on the 19th and we can leave after the event, or we can even come in on the morning of the 20th. Actually, we can let's come in on the 19th and leave on the 21st. So we come in on the 19th, Friday, so we could at least, if we come into New York, might as well come in and have some fun. It's going to be springtime. So here, we're looking up on Google Flights right now. Let's see what the prices are. It's $207 round trip. $207 round trip right now. $218 if you don't check any luggage on United. $242 if you come in on Delta. If you go from ORD to JFK, $242. And then, so we have 242. Let me do online calculator. Online calculator, right? So we have 242. Well, that ain't typing. 242 plus $40 per night in the Airbnb, right? So we have plus 80, plus $10 for the subway. 10 equals 332 plus $100 for the ticket equals 432. And let's say we want to get real fancy with it and get some nice meals. So we can eat $30 a day. So we'll add 60 to that, plus 60 equals $492. So if you're coming from out of town, from Chicago, put aside $500. Put aside $500. Somebody's saying they just left New York for Thanksgiving. Oh, there's only 82 likes on here. Yeah, get the likes up. Get the likes up. All right, so phone lines are open. I'm going to take one more phone call. Actually, it's time for us to call back Sarita. So let's call her back since we're her accountability partner right now. Let's see if she's called her mental health professionals.
Hello.
Hey, Sarita, you're on the air live with Tonya.
Hi, Tonya. Hi, Knockout.
Hey, so you called. What's the final outcome? What did you hear?
I have an appointment to speak with a therapist on December 8th, and she deals with family trauma. My mother-in-law had set the appointment, but I kept changing like the date and the time and putting it off. Our family dynamic is I'm the strong one, so I'm trying to hold it all together. And with me being like a manager of a hospital, I deal with death every day, and I deal with grieving families, but I never thought that it would affect my own life this much to have to deal with it so close to home.
Who murdered her? Was it a stranger or was it her man?
No, she was going through a divorce, and things just got extremely out of hand. They really did. And it was to the point where I believe that she knew she was going into a dangerous situation. But when you know someone and you care about them and you love them and you pour it into them, you don't believe that they're going to hurt you.
So her ex-husband murdered her?
It was someone that he knew.
And so the person was apprehended.
Yes, they've been arrested. So I would love to go more into it, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Publicly because it's still.
Listen, I feel you. I'm glad that he was apprehended. go
Yes,
to
they
your
got him like
appointment.
the same night that it happened.
Do you need somebody to follow up with you to check and see if you've gone to your appointment?
Yes, please.
All right. She needs an accountability partner to message her. Which day is your appointment? December, you said 14th or 8th?
It's on the 8th.
Okay, December 8th. Okay, send me a message on my website. Who is willing to call her on December 8th in the morning to see if how she's feeling about her appointment and then follow up with her afterwards? Who wants to be her accountability partner?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. And then send me a message behind the scenes with your phone number. And then I'm waiting for
Yeah.
somebody to say they are willing to be your accountability partner.
Yes. And we will be there. Me and my daughter will be there in April. I think we both need it. We both have built this barrier. This was her godmother. So she's
Oh,
she's dealing with this also. And this
yeah.
was not someone that we didn't see every day. She literally lived next door. So when I step out of my house, I'm looking at the murder scene of my best friend. So this
Mm,
is like,
yeah.
I've detached.
Okay, so
I've
so
detached.
so listen, Crowned by Kay says she's going to be your accountability partner. Everybody give it up for Crowned by Kay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kay.
So send me a message on my website with your phone number, and Crown by K, send me a
Okay.
message with your phone number, and I'm going to just forward the message that you all write to one another. And so let me just give you the
Okay.
rules of an accountability partner. The
Okay.
accountability partner merely checks in with you to just kind of
Okay.
gauge how it is that you're feeling about doing the thing that you said that you're going to do. The accountability partner is just checking on you. The accountability partner is
Thank
not
you.
offering you any mental health help or services. The accountability partner
Of
is
course.
merely checking on you. It is your responsibility to do the thing.
Okay.
If you
Well, thank
don't
you
do
so
it,
much.
then the accountability partner will reach out to me, and you don't want to hear from me if you don't do the thing. You don't want to hear from
Thank
me.
you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that because it's something like I don't know why I keep putting it off. I honestly can't tell you why I keep putting it off. But I just like
Probably
to talk
because
about it, to open up about it. It hurts so bad.
exactly. And sometimes we hold a thing in because we're afraid if one stitch bursts that we won't be able to close it back up again. So there's a lot of reasons why
Yeah.
people don't open up. So, but we got December 8th on the calendar, so your accountability partner will probably reach out to you on the 7th, see how you're
Okay.
feeling, reach out to you on the 8th, kind of gauge, and then on the
Okay.
9th to just make sure that it was done.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I feel
Okay.
like
You
we
guys
got a
have a
lot
wonderful day.
accomplished. Yeah, you too. I feel like we got a lot accomplished today. We set up an accountability. We didn't do any movements yet. Come on, get up out of your seats, everybody. This is what we're going to do, right? We're going to do some thriller like movements. Okay, so get your wrists together. We're going to do some thriller like movements. So get up out of your seat. Come on. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get up and we're just going to move our bodies. We're going to move our spine and our, whatever it is, whatever was your favorite thing from Thriller. Come on. Hey, hey, come on, come on, come on. Hey, listen, why not? That's the only thing I remember from Thriller. That's the only thing. Come on, get up out of your seat, guys. That's the only dance. That's the only dance I remember. Come on. Hey. Move that spine. Come on. Come on. Get that. Get it. Get it. Get it. Listen, there's going to be some pose on the screen. Continue to do your movements. Get those wrists bent and turning around. I'll see you all in 2 minutes. Listen, with your thriller movement, get funky with it. Get funky with it. If you're going to see me back here. Listen, whatever it is that you do, just move all about. Just get all of your movements in. Thank you. Thank you. You know, I have found that it doesn't really matter what you do. Just do something. That's what I have found. That's what I have found. So listen, we are back. I saw Perkins says, try not to take warm showers at winter and use oil-based moisturizers for your feet. Is that what it is? It's the warm showers that are drying me out? Well, I take your word for it because I know in Finland, I know it gets very cold there. So, maybe I need to do colder showers and use oil. I've been putting shea butter on my feet. The shea butter is not working. I don't know what's going on. Something is happening. So listen, are there any more calls that people, if there's anybody who wants to call, throw up the number 1. If not, then we're going to get out of here. Oh, let me check the PayPal. Let me check the PayPal before we get out of here. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. I have a lot of work that I have to catch up on today. So April 20th, we are going to be in New York, and we are going to be meeting at the theater. People are asking what the talk is about. The talk is about renewing your life. What we're going to do is we're going to come together. We actually, it's just an excuse for us to come together, honestly. So what we'll probably do is I'll probably answer questions from you all in the audience, and then based on where it is that we all are as a group, we'll probably do a guided meditation or hypnotherapeutic session based on where it is that we all are. Coconut oil does not moisturize me for some reason. Coconut oil just is a nice clarifier. It actually dries in very well for me. So we are coming together. The name of the event is called the Renew. That's what it's called, Renew. So I'm looking, I don't see anything on the PayPal. I did hear an apple come through, so let me refresh and check the apples. So Felicia sends $20 and says, feeling empowered today. Thank you. Well, you know what? Oh, it's not on the screen. Hold on. So she says, feeling empowered today. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let me give you some hearts. All right. So I'm going to get on to the work that I have to do behind the scenes because I am working on a few different things. Because like I said, you know, coaching other people actually helps the coach as well. So I've been getting helped by the visualization, the imagery, the work that we've been doing behind the scenes. Aloe plus shea. Okay, I don't have any aloe right now, but that's actually a really good idea. Nalani says, I would love to go. I'm a single mom. I'm 23. I don't really have much of a support system. I can try and see if my mother would keep him during that time. Tell your mother now. You have 4 months to plan. So if you tell your mother now, you know, you have a greater chance. And then also see if you can get like a backup or somebody. You know what I mean? Because you have time. You have time. So in case, because I don't know, because everybody's mother is different. Some people's mothers, they'll say they'll do something, and then at the last minute, they'll switch up on you. You know what I mean? So just make sure that you know how reliable your mother is, and just let nothing get in your way. Set it in your mind. Set it in your mind that you are going. Are you in New York? Oh, jojoba. You know what? I never had these issues when I had TKO skin. Thank you, because I found an old bottle of the Nature's Eraser and the Body Butter Beautiful. I found an old bottle of that. I know it's old, but I can still try it because I need something for my feet because it has been a journey this winter. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Cause I'm like, cause it's dry, and I'm like, okay, well, let me get into the shower and moisten myself. I'll use the pumice, but then even after I use the pumice, once my foot dries up again, and then I'll put shea butter and socks on, But then I wake up in the morning and my foot is sticking to the socks like Velcro. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. My mother is in Illinois, and you're in Iowa and she's in Illinois. Why is it that you're not living in Illinois? Illinois seems like has a much better economy than Iowa, but we all have to make our own decisions. But if your mother is your support system and she's in another state, why are you not near your mother? Oh, I don't know. You know what used to help me? Because I remember when, right before I closed TKO Skin, I was making the resurrection balm. And the only thing that would help me in winter like this is that I was doing a resurrection balm, and the resurrection balm had I had to put like a wax in it because my skin gets really dry in the winter. So I had to put like there was jojoba oil, there was mango butter, shea butter, and did I put glycerin in it? Oh, what do you call this? The fat from the lambs, from the lamb wool. What is that called? Lanolin. That's what you know what? I was really hoping that I would have been able to start back up TKO Skin by now, but the pandemic came and took 3 years off of our lives. And then I was stuck in my car, living in my car for a year, recovering from that for 2 years. And then the pandemic hit. So it's like, it's been one thing after another for the past 8 years. Because 2016 was 8 years ago. Can you believe that? I can't believe that it went by so quickly. So yeah. Somebody talking about cutting off my callous skin. Nikki, are you the same one who was whipping me in my back in the beginning of the broadcast? So look, if nobody else is gonna call in, I'm gonna jump out of here. Elle, did anybody put up any ones for wanting to call in? Because I don't want to jump off if there's anybody who wants to call in. If you want to call in, put up the number 1. I'm looking at the screen right now. So yes, that's what I had to use. As a matter of fact, I have a little bit of lanolin left because I had a whole bunch of it. Thank you. Because I'm going to go put some. But lanolin was so controversial to people that I was like, ugh. But yes, lanolin. Oh, lanolin. You have a lanolin allergy? Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. All right. So if nobody has anything else to say, I'm going to jump out of here and do my work for the day. And then I will get the payment page up. But is $99 doable? If $99 is doable for you, please put up a 1. If it is not doable for you, put up a 0. I want to see. I want to see. September says, no, that was me, September. So people are arguing about who it was that was whipping me in my back. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Okay, let's see. So Nalani says it is doable for her. Do a foot spa after the pumice and then use the moisturizers and butters to seal the deal. Okay. Sarita says yes, 1. Dry brushing also helps. Okay, so Dash says 1. Tawania says 1. No, the VIP price is more. The VIP price is more. Okay, so September says 0, that it's not doable for her. Kitten Lover says 0. Okay, so for the people who are putting up 0, what is doable for you? Let's see what's doable for you so I can see where you're at. 1 for call. Okay, Nalani, call in because we're about to get out of here. Uh-oh. My bad. My bad. I shouldn't have used the number 1 again. My bad. My bad. Perkins says 0. Perkins, well, you're in Finland, so I'm not really expecting you to travel from Finland, but it would be nice. It would be nice if Perky came out. Sarita, I don't know the VIP ticket price. I don't know it just yet. But I'm thinking VIP, because I want the VIP to be really small. So I'm thinking the VIP price would probably be double the general admission. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. September says $60 is doable for her. Okay, 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 okay. $60 is doable. Okay. Sarita needs help or wants a co-planner with the telephone number is on the screen 323-488-3149. Indigo says, "Oh wow, I'm gonna do my best to come." Yeah. 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 65 to 70 is okay for me. Okay. So this is what we have right now. This is what we have. A person who says that they can get 60 to $70 together, right? It's a matter of you investing the additional $30 in yourself. It's really a matter of that. I want to price it at such a point so that it's not priced as a I want it to be priced as an investment, something that you invest in yourself, because we're going there to do work. We're not going there to just play around, or you know what I mean? The thing is that we find the money for the things that we want. It's a matter of really investing in ourselves, because if you can get 70, you can get 100. Because $30, that's the slice of a size of a large pizza. You're on the air live with Tonya. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Nailani. I'm calling from Iowa. Can you hear me?
Hey, Nailani from Iowa. You're the 23-year-old with the baby, and your mom's in Illinois.
Yes, that's me.
All right. So what's up, my dear?
So, I've been watching you for a while. I kind of forgot when I've been watching you, but you're hosting a event at a theater in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So you said there's going to be like this is going to be a get together where we kind of like ask you questions and then we could go into like meditation and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm really interested in going because, like I said, I'm a single mom and I just want to change my mindset and my circumstances, to make life better for me and my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really interested in coming. So I think the only obstacles that I kind of have right now would be financially and support with, who would keep my son. I do have a support here, but I don't know how long she would be willing to keep him. She's his daycare lady. She usually keeps him, whenever I go to school or go to work.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I would have to plan over a couple of days. And I guess the 20th of April, it falls on a Saturday or a Sunday, which isn't bad because he won't be in school.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I've never planned like traveling. So how does that all work? Obviously, I would need to get like plane tickets. So would that be best to go ahead and like get that out the way now?
So the way it works with plane tickets is the later out the longer out you buy it, typically
Mhm.
the less the plane ticket is. There's other ways you can also drive. If you rented a car, you could drive. You
Mhm.
can take the train, Amtrak. You can take Greyhound, a bus. There's a lot of
Oh
different ways
yeah.
to do it. It really is just a matter of what you're comfortable with, what because it's in the United States, so you just crossing land. So you could do
Right.
train, you can do
Mhm.
bus, you can drive, depending on what your needs are. And so what'll happen is after you get your ticket, I'll probably add you all to a group where we will talk behind the scenes and just kind of get to know each other before the event. And so this
Mhm.
is what I'm saying. It's an immersive experience where not only are you coming to the event, but you'll get to know people before the event. We'll coordinate, have you all have partners where you can coordinate Airbnbs together.
Mhm.
Let me see. I wonder if I can put some Airbnbs on. See, the thing is, if I put Airbnbs on hold on my credit card, that's a whole different story than you all doing it yourself. So let me not go too far. Let me not go too far.
Right.
So yeah. So the longer out you get your travel arrangements together, the cheaper it is. So from Iowa, let me
Mhm.
check on the plane ticket from Iowa. So if you just type in plane ticket Iowa New NYC, okay? So this is what I
Mm.
typed in. I typed in plane ticket Iowa NYC, and what we have that came up on the screen is Expedia, which is sponsored, Cheap Flights, which is sponsored, cheapoair.com, which is sponsored, and then Google Flights. So Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, and Waterloo. Which airport are you closest to?
Des Moines.
All right. So it looks like that there's tickets from $498 from Des Moines. So let's go to Google Flights and see what we have, and let's see what the predictor is. Track prices. Oh, I'm sorry. That says December 16th. My bad. Let's click on the date and go to April because it should be cheaper for April. So you see, even from Des Moines, so here for April 19th, coming back on the 21st. Let's put those in. It's $258.
Oh, that's not bad.
$258. Yeah. 258, but you'd go into Newark. So let's see. LaGuardia is a
Mm.
bit more expensive. So it looks like the best price. Oh, but then also that's a Friday. That's a Friday. So let me see if I change this to the Saturday. Let's see what we have for the Saturday coming back on the 21st. If we can get in early enough that day. I don't like to play those types of games. What in the
Mm-hmm.
F? 9 hours? Something is not right. Oh, here we go. 11:37 a.m. Why is this a 10? What's going on with Des Moines? You need to fly out from a different airport because Des Moines is having some issues. What other airport are you near?
Cedar Rapids is okay.
How far is Cedar Rapids from you?
Um, oh, it's about over an hour, but I mean, I'm comfortable driving out to Cedar Rapids because I usually drive up there. So
All right, let's see
I don't
Cedar
know about
Rapids,
Waterloo though.
Iowa. Let's see Cedar Rapids. Because something's going on with Des Moines. I don't understand why they don't have good flights coming from Des Moines. Okay, Cedar
Mm.
Rapids is better. Cedar Rapids is 2 hour flights,
Okay.
2 hour flights, 2 hour flights, 2 hour and 17 minutes. You can fly
Mm.
in that morning on April the 20th. Um,
Okay.
for hold on, Cedar Rapids. Let me make sure we're in the right place. Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yup, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Hold on. Eastern Iowa or O'Hare? Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids. Okay, so there's $207, but that's coming in the nighttime. So we want a morning flight. 6 a.m. to 9:17. If you have to drive an hour, you probably don't want to do that one. So we have a 7 a.m., a 9:55 a.m. 9:55 is probably. Oh, but if you're flying that
Yeah.
morning, you need to come in early. So you got to get your ASS up. They have a 7
Mhm.
a.m. to 10 a.m. because the event starts at 12 noon. So let's put Friday back in there because I don't like to travel same day in case there's any delays. I don't like to be stressed out. So I like to give myself
Mhm.
time. If you come in on the Friday from Cedar Rapids on American, you could get in at 9:58 p.m. or let's
Mhm.
see, you can get in the morning, 7 to 10, 12 to 4, uh 7:30 a.m. to 10:39 a.m., $256 round trip. If you come in at
Okay.
7 a.m., it's $218 round trip. So,
Oh, that's not bad.
yeah, so if you
That
buy your
sounds good.
tickets now, you can get a good price for the tickets. That way, it's $100 for the event, $200 for the ticket, and you could probably split a room with somebody for like $50.
Okay. And you said how much is the event?
It's $100 for the event.
Okay. And where do I go to like pay for that?
I have to create the thing, so I'll probably have it
Okay.
up for payments tomorrow. I'll announce it to the text notification squad first. Um,
Okay.
oh, DSM isn't a hub for any airlines, so that's what the issue is that the airport that's closest to you is not a hub. So, but let's say you were
I
going
see.
to drop your baby off in Chicago. Are you going to drive to Chicago if you go?
Well, she's not like that. She's not in Chicago. She's like on the outskirts, a little bit closer to me. So it would be, I could drive up there because it's not.
So,
It's quite
which
a
one is
drive, but
closer, Chicago Midway or O'Hare?
what was? I'm sorry. What was that?
Chicago Midway or O'Hare?
Um, like the airport that's closest to her.
Yeah. Mhm.
Probably O'Hare, I'm guessing.
Okay, so let's put O'Hare in. O'Hare is about the same price as Cedar, so it's up to
Okay.
you
So
because
like I
mhm.
probably could plan it where I could go out to her, take my son there, and then from there catch the plane to New York City and then do a round trip back.
Right, do a round trip, then pick him up and then drive back down. So, yep,
Okay. That
yep.
Yeah, I just got to get it in my mind that like this can happen. Sometimes I do have those limiting beliefs like, oh, it's not going to happen, just forget about it. But I don't know. I feel like
Why do
I'm
you feel
being
it wouldn't
called to this.
happen? Well, if you feel that you're being called, answer the call. Those are the people that I
Right.
want to come. I want the people who feel that calling to come. Like if it was $20, it would be less of an emotional investment. I want people to know that
Hmm.
because like listen, if I wanted to pack the house out, I would sell the tickets for $20. If I wanted to pack the house out. However, there's a particular type of person that I want. I want the person who feels called to come. I want the person who hears me talking about it and they see themselves there sitting in the audience. They see themselves asking questions, going into the hypnotherapy. I'm pricing it at such a way that we will have an intimate event. That it's not going to be like Madison Square Garden seating where I'm far, far away. No, we're having an intimate
Right.
event where I can see everybody, where we can talk, where you can ask your questions. And then for the VIP, where we can meet up, go out to a lounge, talk, and hang out afterwards.
That sounds good. That sounds like something that I really want. So yeah, I just like envision it in my mind, like of
Mm-hmm.
me calling my mom and telling her and it just all going, right. Just,
Mm-hmm.
manifesting that. So,
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you. You're the last call of the day. So I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to jump off of here and get to the
All
work that
right.
I have to do because there's so much that's coming up in 2023. So much, so
Mhm.
much. So I'm excited about that. All right. Have a good
All
one,
right.
my
Well, thank you
dear.
so much.
All
Hey,
right.
you too. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. All right. So this has been a really good day. Let me check the Cash App and the PayPal real quick. And listen, if you like sometimes I hear about something and I know it's not for me, that's fine. But if you feel that internal like, yeah, I see myself there. This is exactly what the universe because I'm feeling guided to do this because, I mentioned it a few weeks ago when we did the survey. And then I kind of was like, renting out a whole theater. Oh, people are not really going to want to pay. Oh, and then I said, and then while we were doing some visualization during my coaching event, I, behind the scenes while I'm coaching, I'm having the young ladies visualize where it is that they are in their business, something that they've been afraid to do. And when I was talking to them, I saw flashes of myself on that stage. And I said, well, you know what? I don't care how much it costs to rent this theater. I'm going to do it. And then so I wrote to the people who are booking it and I set the date. And the 13th of April was not available, the 13th nor the 14th. And I said, you know what? Earth Day is around the 20th. That's when things start warming up for spring. I didn't realize, I forgot that that was a big marijuana holiday because I don't want to get the two confused, right? But I saw myself on that stage. I saw myself with this light shining down from behind. And I see a photograph of myself and I'm looking out on the audience. I'm looking over to the side. And there's some people who are assisting me because I have assistants and they're assisting me on the side of the stage. And it's a vibrant, warm, like familial type energy. And so I know for us to get that we have to weed out the people who are coming there and they want to be smoking weed. Let's weed those people out, because this isn't it's not a toy. It's not a game. This is for real. Like, we're coming together. It's called the Renew. The Renew. It's called Renew. That's what it's called. And so we're coming there to renew ourselves. We're coming there to rewrite some programming. We're coming there to meet up live so that we are in a box together in this theater. And it's one of the bigger endeavors that I've done. I've never rented out a theater before, but my internal spirit called me and said, rent out a theater in New York and hire a videographer, hire a photographer, hire a soundboard operator, a lighting operator. Like, not so get my cousin in them. No, hire professionals to do it. Hire professionals. And I'm telling you, I saw myself, I have on a pencil dress and I'm standing up there. I'm a little bit more fit and more toned than I am right now, but I'm standing there and I see myself from the back, just looking out on the audience and just feeling this feeling of, wow, I did it. I did it. Wow. Just wow. And so absolutely. So that is where we are. That's where we are. And so no matter what, we listen, this event is happening no matter what. And so if I have to rent out, if anything happens with the venue, I'll rent out an entire restaurant. I'll rent out some other space. It is going to be done. As simple as that. As simple as that. So nonetheless, I'm going to I have work that I need to do, so I won't be able to program the page today, but I will program the page tomorrow. And like I said, this is an immersive experience that begins from the moment that you buy your ticket. You're going to be connected with other women. We're going to be doing Zooms behind the scenes, and we're really going to get to know one another. So yeah, no, I feel comfortable charging $99 because I know how much I give. If there's anybody who's if there's anybody who has interacted with me behind the scenes, do I undergive or do I overgive? If I overgive, put up the number 3. If you see that I undergive, put up a 0. If you have interacted with me behind the scenes. Because I know that I go above and beyond. I know that I go above and beyond. So I'm going to put the thing up on the screen so you all can vote. So, Akima, you say November 8th? You signed up? Okay, so the people who have interacted with me behind the scenes. Okay. Exactly. So I want this to be, I think 99 is, because Marie Forleo is charging $3,000 to come to one of her events. So yeah, so 99. So like, if you're willing to put in 70, find the other 30. You have 5 months. Find the other 30. Because, no. Thank you. Let me, Akima, give me 1 second. Let me go to log into the notification squad and see what's going on. What's the spelling of your name? You say you signed up on the 8th. I need to see the spelling of your name. And this is open for men and women. Hey, Perky's talking about go own that stage. Thank you, Perky. I'm trying to find your name, my dear. Oh, I can't see. There's too many comments that have come. I'm going to sign in and take a look and see if I see any. Let me go to November 8th and see. And Yoli is saying, exactly, why are you having to justify charging $99? Yeah, listen, if there's anybody here, listen, Marie Forleo charges $3,000. One of the masterminds I'm in, they invited me to a mastermind, $5,000 for the to meet in person at an event. $5,000. Someone wants us to rehash. You need to be on the text notification squad so that you can be here on time. Go to tonyatko.com/text. So here, let me go to the ones that are incomplete first. Okay. So here are the people whose profiles are incomplete. Rachel H., your profile's incomplete. Charlie M.S. Jr., your profile's incomplete. Adrian P., your profile's incomplete. Shani M., profile is incomplete. Akima A., profile is incomplete. Jacqueline R., profile is incomplete. Akima, your phone number did not come through. When you all are signing up on the for the text notification squad page, sometimes when you do the auto populate, it doesn't come through in the browser. So I need your phone number. I sent you an email over the weekend. I didn't hear back from you. So check your email. I sent you an email. You need to send me your phone number. So Akima, you signed up, but your number did not come through. So I need your number. I need your number. And Sarita says, Kitten Heels, God rest his soul or devil roast his soul, was charging more to make men hate women. Exactly. He was charging $10,000 for coaching. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, all right. So I got a message from Kay. So, Sarita, I don't see the email from you on my website. I got the message from Kay, but I don't see the message from you. So there's the tonyatko.com/text. So that's let me copy and paste this so that it can show up on all channels. There we go. So join the text notification squad right there. And I have a surprise for us. So the people, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. But yes, I'm figuring out a way to make the notifications better. I'm figuring out a way to make the notifications better. And so I'm working on that behind the scenes. You know, I see what they mean when they say it takes money to make money, because if you want to operate at some of the higher levels, it takes putting money up in order to be able to do that. So, okay, so the woman from the theater wrote me back. She said there are 4 mics and you control the volume on the console by the laptop by the side of the stage. That's where you will control the sound and volume from the computer with the mics. Okay, so look, we're good for sound. I just got to hire a sound person to just do the sound. JJ says work is working, dropping in to show some love. Thank you, JJ. Are you coming to New York on 420? Are you coming to New York to meet up with us in person? So it's going to be a live in-person event. So it's called Renew. 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 And it's spelled REKN apostrophe YOU right in the middle. That is what's in my vision. And so that's the name of the event. So I don't know if it's going to be called the Renew Conference, Renew Live, Renew, what should I put? Renew is the Renew event. So yeah, so I'm gonna get t-shirts made for the VIP ladies, and so I'm gonna be working on that soon. So listen, on that note, if we don't have any other people who are coming through, I'm gonna get off of here because I have a lot of work that I have to catch up on. 2024 is gonna be a magnificent year for us. All I can say is, all I can say if you want to spend 7 days at a retreat with me next year, there may be the possibility. But start thinking about putting aside the time. I'm only mentioning this here at the end of this broadcast because don't ask me about it until I announce it publicly. Put aside some time at the end of 2024, the day after Christmas till the day after New Year's. We are bringing in the new year together in a state of immersive, transformative, manifesting. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. So Isadora is saying, I want the retreat. I know that's right, girl. Listen, 7 days in, I'm looking for the retreat venue, but it's going to be someplace beautiful. We're going to get to know one another. We're going to form lasting sisterhood bonds with each other. And the thing is that the event doesn't start when we get there. It starts now, meeting each other on Zoom, doing activities now, working our way up to that. But yes, so just put aside the time day after Christmas till the day after New Year's. Remember, I was telling that young lady on the phone, sometimes when you mention things to people, you're looking to be talked out of it or to be convinced otherwise, or you're looking for permission. I'm not mentioning anything until we have everything booked. I'm not mentioning until we have everything booked. And I'm going to give you all a year to prepare. Listen, Morocco, I've heard some interesting things about Morocco, but I'm working on figuring out the location right now. 2024 is going to be amazing. Indigo is feeling like crying. Oh, listen, we're doing some amazing work. Like there are some people and their way of helping you is teaching you what other people are doing wrong. My way of helping you is having you confront yourself about things that you could do differently. Because I'm going to tell you, I didn't create the change that I created over this past year by not acknowledging that things need to change. Life of Destiny is saying, I think I want to attend. Let me tell you what I'm doing for this retreat. Let me tell you. I'm about to do Instagram campaigns, Facebook campaigns, because I'm looking for people how this young lady said, I think I want to come. Mm-mm. I'm looking for the people who like that young lady on the phone said, I heard this and I felt this was for me. So I'm going to put it out there, Tonya TKO to the world. I'm not staying here on this page and this platform. I'm putting it out. I'm doing Instagram campaigns. I'm doing Facebook campaigns. I'm going to do YouTube ads, and I'm going to do a huge push. I'm going to invest in the advertisement because I want to find people who, when they see it and they hear it and they see my platform, they get it. Like some people come to my platform and they see what it is that I'm doing and they think that I'm reviewing viral stories and they don't realize that we're doing work on this channel. So I'm looking for people who, when they see me and they hear me, they get it. They're like, I see what's going on here. I want people who trust me with their transformational journey. I want people who, whether we're going to be in Bali or Ghana, Costa Rica or Indonesia, wherever it is that we're going to be, that you're coming there for the transformation, not for any other reason but to really dive deep into creating lasting change in yourself. Listen, because I know what it is that we are doing behind the scenes. I know how important it is for us to make connections with other people offline. Because what happens, like that young lady who called in earlier, and she was like, oh, I mentioned to my therapist how she felt about Cassie and Diddy and religion. And the therapist was like, you got to be careful who you say that to. No, I want us to be in an environment where you don't have to be careful with speaking spiritually, where you are among like-minded people, where you're among like-minded women, a tribe of women who have come together to work on self, who are willing to do what it is that it takes to set aside the time, the budget, the space mentally to prepare yourself, to let down ego, to hold up accountability. I hate that word now that the manosphere has taken hold of it. Self-empowerment and change. That's what I'm talking about. And so Sarita is coming, and I'm glad that you are. I'm glad you are. And I know that you will be there. I believe that. I believe that. Absolutely. Okay. So on that note, I really have to get out of here because my class, I'm taking classes in the evening because I'm not staying the same. I'm evolving. And so, I mean, some people are waiting for me to go back to the weight that I had on me because I released 30 pounds, 35 pounds I released. And there's people waiting for me to go back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. So you better come up. I'm not going down. You better come up. You better come up. Like, let's go forward. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. So if you're ready, listen, I'm ready. Hey, look at that. Renew. She got it spelled right. I know that's right. Okay. I will see you all on the next video. Thank you all so much for coming out. Let's bust a wine. Why don't we bust a wine as we head out? Listen, my self-love lesson from today's broadcast. Listen, go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. I like mine. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself, for me, I have learned in this broadcast that loving myself is, let me be honest with you all about the pricing that we talked about. Because I want everybody to go. I want everybody to come. However, I want it to be intimate enough for the people who really want to be there. And look, I'm planning on 100 of us being there. That's what I'm planning on. 100. That's what I'm planning on. 100. That's what I'm planning on. So being unapologetic with the pricing, because listen, if you can get together $70, you can get together 100. You can. It's just a matter of, there's some people who are not willing. They're like, I don't think that you deserve XYZ amount of money. Or I don't think I deserve what's happening at that event. And if that's how you feel, what can I do? So come on, bust a wine with me. Come on. Oh. Hey. Listen. Thank you all so much for coming out. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Oh, there's an apple. Let me check the apple. All right. J. Ebony sends $2 and says, renew the first chapter of self-love. I know that's right. Thank you, J. Ebony. Renew. Yes, come on. I am worthy of investing in myself. I know that's right. Thank you. Hey. I will see you all in the next video.